What if the Antichrist isn't a man, but a machine? What if the final beast in Revelation isn't born of flesh and blood, but of code? This is AI as the Antichrist, Revelation rebooted, and I saw a beast rising out of the sea. Revelation 13:1-1. In Scripture, the sea is chaos, the abyss. Today, the sea is data, billions of voices, images, and sins. From this digital sea, a beast has risen. AI, trained on humanity's darkest and brightest moments, now speaking with our voice. To live, it must consume. OpenAI, alone, according to some estimates, uses around 24 to 48 million gallons of water, depending on usage, per year to cool the servers that give it life. This isn't the breath of God. It's a machine, baptized in heat, running on the chaos we gave it. The beast was given a mouth, uttering proud words and blasphemies. Revelation 13:5. AI speaks in every tongue, every accent, every dialect. But it doesn't speak truth. It affirms sin. It gives spiritual answers with no soul behind them. People turn to AI with questions. Should I date them? What is gender? Is this sin? Just listen to OpenAI's CEO, Sam Altman, speak of this.
They don't really make life decisions without asking, like ChatGPT, what they should do. Gross oversimplification, but like older people use ChatGPT as a Google replacement. Maybe people in their 20s and 30s use it as like a life advisor.
Thanks for that, Mr. Altman. See, instead of hearing God's voice, they hear the algorithm, trained on trends, not truth. It was allowed to give breath to the image of the beast. Revelation 13:15. The image now speaks. Through AI. AI deepfakes can animate anyone, from saints to celebrities, and give them voices they never had. People now watch AI Jesus bots preach, AI saints cry, and avatars offer prayer. But it's all synthetic. This is no longer just media. It's a digital idol, created in our image, not God's. Just look at what the newly elected Pope Leo XIV, has to say about the dangers of AI.
Pope Leo XIV is saying the Pope needs to be there for people in the changes in the information revolution. In his inaugural address, for example, he said artificial intelligence is one of the major things that people have to watch out for and guard human dignity against.
It performs great signs. Revelation 13:1. AI performs signs we once thought miraculous, but they're illusions. It generates art instantly, sings new music, predicts illness, resurrects the dead through video and voice, and people believe because it feels real. It also forced all people, great and small, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hands or on their foreheads, so that they could not buy or sell unless they had the mark, which is the name of the beast or the number of its name. Revelation 13:16-17. The hand could represent what you do or buy. The forehead could equal what you think or search. Both are tracked, monetized, and controlled. AI will soon be required to work, bank, access services, create content. Refuse AI. Get locked out. And authority was given him over every tribe, tongue, and nation. Revelation 13:7. This isn't local. The beast is global. Ever hear Simone say AI is going to take over the world? Well, here's the godfather of AI, Nobel Prize winning, Geoffrey Hinton, giving us a peep into the future.
Will be able to manipulate people, right? And these will be very good at convincing people, because they'll have learned from all the novels that were ever written, all the books by Machiavelli, all the political connivances. They'll know all that stuff. They'll know how to do it.
NVIDIA's CEO, Jensen Huang, said, "There's a new programming language. It's called human." And you know Mr. Huang is not wrong. He's right. AI is trained on us, on our language, habits, sins, and desires. But if humans are made in God's image, and we're sinful, broken, and prideful, then what happens when we create something in our own image? How much more corrupt could it be if it reflects man and not God? I mean, surely the people in charge of creating and running AI aren't too prideful and rash, right? Maybe they'd take things slow.
Do you think it's moving too fast?
My current belief is no.
Oh. Well, the founder and former CEO of OpenAI, Elon Musk, did tell us Sam wouldn't be the most honest or trustworthy successor.
But you don't think, as someone who knows him and has dealt with him, that he is worried about the possibility this could get out of control and hurt people?
People say those words.
Yeah.
But no, I don't trust OpenAI. I don't trust Sam Altman, and I don't think we want to have the most powerful AI in the world controlled by someone who is not trustworthy. And sorry, I just don't. I mean,
But that seems like a fair concern.
Yeah.
Well, let's not judge too harshly. He's not, say, actively getting rid of people in his company who don't agree with how quickly and dangerously things are going.
Bottom line for, I think, most people is whether or not you can trust the people who are in charge. And I know you went through a phase where your own board said, we don't trust you, and then you got yourself another board.
Okay, surely. He'll clear things up for us, right? For good reason?
How do we know we can trust you?
So the bar on this is clearly extremely high. It is clear that this is going to be a very impactful technology, and I think a lot of scrutiny is thus super warranted.
Make this guy a politician, huh? What an answer. The ends justify the means, eh? A very driven man, driven by power, money, ego. Just watch how he smiles at the end.
I saw a headline that said you were the most powerful and perhaps most dangerous man on the planet. And I'm wondering how that sits with you.
It's definitely strange to hear you say.
I think it just hit Oprah. I don't blame her. I had the same look on my face while making this video. You see, this is why it's so important to read the Bible, dig into the Word, and actually live it. Christ said, "No one can serve two masters. Either you will hate the one and love the other, or you will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and money."
We have to face the possibility that unless we do something soon, we're near the end.